Good morning, YouTube. Pam and Jet here. Uh, wanted to do a little I wanted to do a quick video to answer some questions I've been getting in my comments, because it's just easier that way. I'm dealing with some backlighting issues. I set myself up a new little configuration, so I apologize for looking all eyeball-y and so um, I really didn't know that all of the things that I said against Avatar were gonna blow up as they did and have so many people coming and commenting on them. And I really do appreciate all the people who actually came in with stuff to say and really discuss. But basically, I've gotten a couple comments from people who are pro Avatar, particularly a couple over the past day or two, saying, if you don't like it, just shut up about it. Like, what's the point of making a video just to say how much you dislike something? And it was funny because, and you can go, it's in the more reasons Avatar sucks comments section. Go check it out. It's easier than me just explaining. But basically, the guy was like, um, if you don't like it, just shut up. Um, why do you have to come out and complain about something that you dislike? Which, of course, my first comment back to this person was like, well, clearly you don't like what I'm saying and are therefore commenting on it. So isn't that a little bit kind of hypocritical? But anyway, so, again, it's this issue of, well, if you don't like it, like, just go on with your not liking it and stop, bugging the rest of us. Now this has come up not only in issues of, movie discussions, but in a lot of other things. This is an argument we hear, as my other atheist friends will know, from theists who are like, well, you guys should just shut up about it because, stop spoiling it for the rest of us or whatever. I think it's very important that when we dislike something and see a lot of other people just kind of blindly following it, that we speak out on it. Because not only is it this feeling of, well, am I crazy because I don't like this thing? Everybody else seems to really like it. And a kind of joining feeling of other people being like, no, I also don't like it and feel like I'm crazy. Especially, like, this Avatar thing is like, I really gave it a chance. I really did, guys. But I don't understand what the big deal is. And it is very jarring for you to be in the middle of everybody talking about something and being so enamored of it and just being like, I really don't know what you guys are talking about. This was awful. And again, when you have situations happening like people winning awards for things, and dude, like the guy that commented on it, I don't even remember the guy's YouTube handle. Like, that's kind of what the internet is for. That's kind of what YouTube and everything is for. We talk about the things that we really like, and we also talk about things that we really don't like, and things that we have a problem with. And again, I welcome a discourse on these things. The reason that I wanted to do videos on these things so that I could get comments back. And he sort of made a comment about like, oh, well, you just wanted to do this because you realized that it was like people were going to get pissed off and come and comment on it. And I'm like, well, again, that's kind of what YouTube's for. It's for opening up these conversations. And what I'm disappointed in more than anything is that there haven't been any people on the pro Avatar side to give me any good arguments for why they like it. I have no problem with, like, I wanted a different perspective because every perspective that I've heard on this movie is the same. It's good, bottom line, the graphics are amazing, the end. And it's like, I want somebody to come and say to me, well, there was this about it that was interesting that I haven't seen before, or that was interesting. But I haven't gotten any of that. I really haven't. Because if we could have a discourse, then we can understand more from these things. Again, like I've said before, I consider film to be an art form. And if we can't discuss it, then what the fuck? Like, then I find that there's no real purpose if we can't discuss it and have differing opinions. Um, so, I'm not saying that people who liked the movie shouldn't come comment. Please do come comment. Please come and explain to me why you like it, because that's the whole point. I don't understand. And I was trying to give all of my reasons for why I didn't understand why people were going so crazy, because of my personal feelings on what I saw in the movie. I like having people challenge my opinions. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people are very threatened by this, but I want them to. And I mean, that was the fantastic thing that happened that I wasn't expecting in the Avatar videos, was that we started as a group, as the people who kind of came in and stayed and are still commenting on it, started talking about other movies, and particularly, my very good friend, YouTube friend, Rhyme Maiden, Claire Waldorf, as some of you may know her by, made a comment about Inglourious Basterds. Now, Inglourious Basterds was like one of my favorite movies of 2009, but she was one of those people, and again, I both enjoy and it can be a little bit disheartening, when somebody whose opinion I really trust and who seems to have a similar opinion in a lot of things as mine, who has a similar point of view, who then on a particular point has such a different point of view on it. And it sort of can make you go, oh, well, you know, I never in those situations have I ever said, well, that person's just wrong and I don't like them anymore. Usually it's more of, well, am I right about this thing? And it gives me a chance to really analyze, you know, why do I think about this thing in this way? And that was really my reason for wanting to do the Avatar videos. That maybe there was somebody out there who not necessarily held my personal opinion in high esteem or anything, but who could watch those and see the points that I made and rethink their opinion on this particular film and say, well, you know, why did I like it? Did I like it because it was just a ruckus ride of you know, CG fantasticism, or is there something else? That's all I want. I want that discourse. I want people to challenge my opinion. I want people to challenge their own opinions. Like, come on, guys. Like, have a little bit more of a freaking backbone when it comes to this thing, and not have to resort to name-calling or just being like, well, you're just flat out wrong for reasons that I can't really come up with at the moment. If you have a differing opinion from me, tell me, but please back it up with some reason that makes sense. I mean, a lot of the comments that I got back from people were like building these straw men of things that I completely explained, or at least I felt that I completely explained in the videos. Like, one that I kept getting from, again, one person that I think was, or two people that I think was one particular troll, was this idea of, well, how could you say that this movie was lazy? Because the actors actually had to do their motions and stuff. And I'm like, first of all, when I say that the movie is lazy, I don't mean it's physically lazy. But again, I don't want to get too into just repeating myself. My point of this particular video is that the reason that I'm telling you guys things that I don't like about things is so you can come back and challenge me. But just support your opinions and you know, make some sort of decent argument for them. And then we can sort of try to build a conversation from it, and then that would be awesome. So there you go, guys. That is really the reason why I won't shut the fuck up. So, until next time, YouTube, Pam and Jet signing out.